So due to popular demand, I'm going to give you guys a handful of warm-up exercises that will help ramp the body up progressively to get ready to be explosive. Keeping in mind that the warm-up for jumping is vastly different than the warm-up in the gym for lifting. Let's go through a handful of movements and learn a little bit today. We're going to start off with what's called a straight leg walk, but we're going to vary this up a little bit differently than you're used to. Traditionally with a straight leg walk, you'll see the athlete up and let the leg nice and relaxed return to the ground. Where we're going to change this is we're going to add in a snap down from the top to activate the posterior chain, the hamstring, the calves, and the glutes, and really pull that leg back into a sturdy position. So we're going to stay nice and tall here, come up and pull through the ground. Up, pull through the ground. A couple steps, up, pull through the ground. I keep my toe, so you'll watch again, I keep my toe up, so dorsiflexed. As I pull, the contact is made in the ball of my foot. Up and pull. I traditionally warm up the athletes on a strip of turf. That being said, if you guys don't have 60 feet worth of real estate to warm up on, this can be done in an area as small as, say, this rubberized mat on the floor here. This is like 5 by 7 feet. If you have to do it in straight in the same spot, again, up, pull, switch, up, pull, and switch. This will help to activate those muscles and get you feeling explosive. All right, number 2, we're gonna head into some straight leg runs. This is very track and field inspired. The idea here is we're shaping this run very similar to the straight leg snap downs that we did, but now we're gonna add some forward momentum. So we're gonna stay nice and tall. On the spot, you're gonna start from the hip and progress forward, pulling into the turf, and then walk. This one will feel interesting the first time you've done this. If you're a track and field athlete, you've done this many times, but with the forward momentum, we're now going to start introducing some different shearing forces into the joints, as well as some different stretch shortening lengths. So I love that one. Exercise number 3 for warm-up, we're going to get into waking up the quadriceps a little bit, and then also that dynamic stability protocol that we talk a lot about. We're going to get into some kind of Dorsi-bound variations into some single limb landing mechanics. So what we're going to do here is just think bouncy to be bouncy. Back and forth from the toes, then we'll pick a leg to start on, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And what happens here is on that hold position or that landing position, we create a slight collision, which then activates that nice stretch shortening cycle of the quadriceps. We also get some kinetic feedback down and upstream as well. So this one can be done for probably picking a length or a distance is probably your most appropriate way of doing this. Traditionally, I'll do this over a length of say 40 or 50 feet. That being said, if you don't have the real estate, this can be done on the spot, perhaps 8 to 10 collisions per leg for that warm-up protocol. It's very important that you don't over warm up, meaning that we're not trying to get you out of breath. We're trying to saturate the tissue, get the nervous system responsive, and get the mind wrapped around becoming explosive. You can do a lot for yourself in a jumping setting by wrapping your brain around what you're trying to accomplish. You can go into a jump lackadaisical, but you can expect lackadaisical results. If you go into a jump with the mentality of being explosive and being as aggressive as possible while remaining relaxed, your outcome will be much better. We're going to finish up this warm-up sequence with going through what's called happy feet. Happy feet is going to introduce a little bit of speed, some rate of movement, and also kind of get that nervous system just fully dialed up so we can get that nervous system firing on all cylinders. So what we're going to do here is we'll pick a strip of distance. I'm going to say use the start of this platform to the start of the next platform. We're looking at about 10 to 12 feet. Nice and tall. We're going to relax the knees just slightly, and then we're going to think as quick as possible, as many contacts as we can with a relaxed shoulder. Breathe in, exhale. Good, and relax. If you're doing it properly, the bottoms of your feet will heat up a little bit. If you set your turf on fire, I'm not responsible for the liability and damages to your gym. Mark my word. That being said, I wish you guys all the best with your jump endeavors. Introduce some of this warm-up protocol, and I promise you, you'll see the result. We'll see you in the next one.